Well, folks, I have to tell you about how good it can make you feel when you know that someone's out there talking.
All right. I'm bringing you a brand new show that I like to call BodyNSoul Radio. And I go by the name Ty Slatter. And I got Mr. Rush Report over here. How you feeling out there, man?
Man, I'm feeling good, boy.
And I got a very special guest in the building today, Prostyle Zone Chocolate Money.
What's up, Neptune?
How you feeling? You good?
I'm good.
All right. We got Jermaine HD on the cannon. Got Nikki chilling in the cut. You know what I'm saying? You good? All right. Well, today's another special episode of BodyNSoul Radio. So make sure you follow us, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, BodyNSoul Radio. Make sure you like the page, shout us out. Check out season 1, season 2 at TySlatter.com, as well as the Do It All EP, TySlatter.com. Chocolate Money.
Yes.
Well, first and foremost, what got you started, man? What made you fall in love with this thing called hip hop?
Well, I always listen to music like R&B, old school,
Right.
Temptations.
Okay.
That
Motown.
type. Yeah, like in the 70s. And then like,
What you know about it?
hey, what you know about it? You don't better ask about me.
Okay.
But nah. But when I really started to Beyonce is what made me want to do music. But I
Okay.
could not sing.
Right.
But I just love music so much, and she that's my idol.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, it's not really no rappers out, but then Nicki Minaj came.
Right.
I'm like, oh, she cold.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm trying to be a rapper. I want to be a rapper. So okay, that came out. Then I'm like, Dej Loaf came out. I'm like, oh yeah, she hot. I'm definitely trying to get in here. Like, music is everything to me. I love music so much. Like, I could relate to Dej Loaf, Beyonce. Everybody can relate to her. I know that.
Right.
Like, it's just.
So, was it a particular Beyonce song or album that may have stood out to you that just made you say, like, this is for me, this is what I need to do?
I am a B fan.
Okay.
Like, any album, any song.
Okay.
All of it.
Now, you named off some legendary names, so, I mean, I like the, I guess you could say, the musical ear. Temptations, Beyonce. I'll even throw Nicki in there. She has potential to become a legend, absolutely.
Mary
She's putting
J.
in the work.
Blige.
There you go.
There we
You
go.
know, absolutely. I'm a huge Mary J. fan, so,
Yes.
yeah, you definitely in the right company right to do
And
everybody.
Sade.
So,
Got some layers.
yeah.
A little something. Pull it out. We're
Go
going
right
to pull it
ahead.
out of you.
Absolutely. Royce, you want to go? Have
Go
a question
ahead,
for
bro.
her?
Keep rolling.
All
Rolling.
right, cool.
She's trying to be shy on the mic right now. I can tell. So
Now-
I ain't going to jump on there yet.
Okay. No, I understand. I understand
She's
the
trying to warm up. She's
right.
trying to get her interview legs. So we're
Absolutely.
gonna let her get
Absolutely.
it together.
Well, we want to thank you first and foremost for coming out here to BodyNSoul Radio, having this exclusive Chocolate Money interview. It's a pleasure.
Anytime.
Let's go and get that out the way. But I noticed something that even I have in common with that is I love that same type of music as well. And for me, it was like that too. That you may want to sing, but you may not feel like you don't have what it takes to get out there. You may not have the pipes, so you may need some more work. And it seems like hip hop is so, I guess, at this point in 2017, an open door type opportunity where anybody can do it. There's really no yes or no
Right.
type of standards. Now, that could be a good or bad thing, because if it's an open door policy, you know, any and everybody can get in. So some people we be like, I don't know if we should be doing this. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
think money pulling our leg, bruh. Cause I heard some tracks. I heard her spitting,
Right.
and I heard her singing a little bit. I'm like, oh, she got a little bit of a voice on her.
Well,
So
it's
I
not.
mean, look. I don't know who you trying to compare yourself to,
No,
but
no,
I
no.
mean, I think, look, if no shade to Bobby Brown and New Edition and all of that, but if Bob could become the king of R&B off of some pop appeal,
one
or
album.
AKA tack appeal, because he ain't had no great voice.
Right.
I'm telling you, I heard enough of a voice on you that, you know, I mean, you in the lane, so you could do whatever you want to do. That's the beauty of hip hop and R&B.
True enough.
So
Sure enough.
quit being shy. Go ahead.
Can you tell us the story, like your first song? Like do you remember your first song you ever recorded? Every artist we gotta ask. We gotta know the humble beginnings. We
Oh,
gotta know where it all
man.
started. You know, where did
Okay.
Chocolate Money start?
Chocolate Money first started in a closet, recording in the closet.
We all got them stories.
Yes. It was my it was very trash. My first rap was very trash. Like I'm like, what? But I thought it was cool. I'm like, I'm vibing to it and everything. But
Right.
my niggas
You
my
good? Say
people's
what
telling
you
me,
want.
my people's telling me that
Right.
this is trash.
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
like-
She had a PR moment. You catch that?
Yeah.
She had a good PR moment. You had a good PR team for this one. This
Yeah,
Body
I'm
and Soul
like-
Radio. You can let loose a little bit. Relax.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay. Well, that made me go even harder with the music.
Okay.
Say like, you gotta come harder. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. I'm like, all right. So I put my time into my music. My music is I'm patient with it. I don't like to rush with anything, because
Right.
then I'm gonna mess up or I'm gonna forget something.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what I want to do.
Okay. I like that. Everybody starts out with that whether it be a closet or using a mattress, the soundproof the door, the computer mics. We didn't see it all.
So she sounded like she's cooking up, as opposed to somebody that's quickly just gonna run to the microwave and hit the little buttons, doot, 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 and then walk away.
Right.
And it's like ready in 30 seconds. So
Now she's
it's
taking that old school
blazing
approach.
hot.
You know how you had that grandma that
Come on,
take
man.
2 days to cook dinner type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So when she get
like
it out
slow
to you,
roasting.
be like, damn, you put your foot up in this, grandma.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Yeah.
So now, me and Royce have both, checked out your music, checked out your work, and for those that haven't already, you can find Chocolate Money on SoundCloud. You can find her on YouTube. I was first introduced to Chocolate Money from the Chocolate Money EP. Eastside Choc. It's one of my favorite songs on there. Just the way she started off the project, it was energetic. I had the pleasure of seeing her perform it, and it's a high energy record. It's basically her representing her city and just giving you a pretty much an introduction to Chocolate Money. Can you kind of explain the process of making that first EP? Like, do you remember the process? Kind of, break it down for those that are trying to. Maybe you might be inspiring somebody to want to put out an EP after they hear this interview. So, I just want you to keep in mind when you explain it and break it down that it's not all as easy as it may seem. You know what I
Right.
mean? So kind of break down the process for them.
Well, let me check it out. Let me check it out for y'all.
Okay.
On the EP, Chocolate Money. What song? What do you remember the first song?
Oh, the first song was Eastside Choc, I believe.
Eastside Choc?
Yeah, you kicked off the EP with that.
Okay, that was the high energy. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so Eastside Choc is where I'm from, like Eastside.
Right.
I represent Eastside
Right.
and Naptown. That's where I'm from. I'm from Indianapolis.
Right.
That's home.
Hey, salute that 317 in the building today. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Respect that.
And then what's the second one? Probably I think it was Ease Your Mind. That
sounds
one
right.
was like a chill. That was like cruising in like midnight or something, and grabbing in a bottle and just blowing.
All right.
And being relaxed.
Okay.
And it was a song called "I Don't Need You" on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so I don't. You guys, I don't know. You probably can. It was a rush job. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, in hindsight, you could always look back on it, but more or less explain how you felt at the time of making the record, like how you felt about it at the time. 'Cause, I mean, everybody feels differently after and put it out, and you get a chance to kind of critique yourself.
Yeah.
So at the
but
time, did you like the record at the time?
I like the record. I like I like the record at the time.
Okay.
But as I hear it back at it, I'm like, okay, I had to grow. I got to grow on things. And we could change that one. So it's another one called Wishes. That one go in.
Okay. Shout out to Jermaine HD on the feature on that
Jermaine
one.
HD.
Yeah. Jermaine HD on the canon these days. That's called growth.
But wishes is just I'm like talking about my family. I'm basically in all my songs. I'm talking about my family. I just want to get them out the streets. I want to see them live good and everything like that. I don't. It's just like my granny. She's like my mom. Like that's who I'm really talking about in all my songs.
Right.
And like I don't know. It was just a it was just I don't know, a moment.
Okay. I think you skipped a track. Wasn't Puff before Wishes?
Oh yeah, Puff.
Yeah.
There we go. That one.
I like that. I like the
You like
production
that?
on that one. Yeah.
What's the other one? Sigh of Relief.
That's at the end.
That's
But yeah,
at
we
the end?
yeah, we getting to that. That's definitely a highlight.
That was a banger.
Good closer.
Hey,
right.
that one was. I
Yeah.
love Sign of Relief. That's one of my favorites. That is my favorite on the EP.
Why? Yeah, tell them why it's your favorite.
It's just like I went in on that. It's like I told like everything. Like
Yeah.
I was just relieving myself. I was just gone.
So for music, for you, is it something that you do like more or less for fun, or is it like a release, like you said? Because I mean, for some people, they have different purposes.
It is me explaining myself because I can't like explain myself to people. Like, cause some people don't want to hear.
Right.
Some people like, oh, they act like they hear, and then they be like, tell it to somebody else or something like that. It's like I'm telling you for a reason.
Yeah.
Like I can't. It's like music is my way of venting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. You actually got a record that I got right here. We're gonna take a quick little break, but this first record I want to play by Chocolate Money. Can you introduce it for us real quick? It's called My Wrongs. Can you kind of tell them what it's about before we play it for them?
Yes. My Wrongs. It is about relation. It's a relationship, and like some people can probably relate to it. Some people be like, oh, okay, that's fine.
All right. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick little break. We're gonna play My Wrongs, get a chance to feel the vibe of Chocolate Money. And for those that don't know, once again, make sure you check that out. SoundCloud, Chocolate Money, Facebook, like the page, and we're gonna play My Wrongs and be right back. It's BodyNSoul Radio.